Alright, so in trying to keep with the whole being a productive member of YouTube thing, I'm doing a mail call. I was trying to wait for another package, not from anybody on YouTube, but we'll call it a surprise, if you will. Something I did. Honestly, I was just expecting the package by now. Haven't gotten it. Not a big deal. Really not worried about it at all. But it would have been cool to throw in here. Maybe I'll make it a video of itself. But for right now, I do have two things. Two packages. Two whatever. One, I've been waiting on for some time. I'm just gonna say jokingly, far too long. As a joke. Because I said something to the guy. He said, sure, no problem. 11 months later, here we are. Guy I really like. Haven't got to talk to him much lately. I kind of missed the dude. Mr. DIY Misfit Mechanic. Also known as, last time I checked, it was DIY Dave. Before that, it was DIY and Bob. Everybody thought his name was Bob. Anyway, long story short, this guy was one of the first guys that I really started getting into streams with and interacting with. I asked him for a sticker, and the poor bastard just kept forgetting. Actually, I forgot for a while, too. And then he just out of nowhere was like, hey, I'm putting it in the mailbox right now. I promise. I didn't forget. He still had my address and everything. This was like almost a year ago. So, good on him for all that. Took him a little while, but he was really actually on his shit. Didn't ask me for my address again or whatever. We've talked a bunch of times since then. I just made a joke about, we used to be friends or whatever just because I haven't talked to him in how long. Because I miss the guy. And I fucking miss Bob, too. That fucking asshole. So, next. Another guy that we all know. Yota Douglas, as I like to refer to him. Good guy. Really good guy. Check him out. I'm not going to link anybody in the description because... Oh, text message. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I do know how to do that, but I don't care enough to know how to do that, so I'm not going to do it. Just trying to be a part of society. So, he sent me an email and said, hey, man, got a couple of things. Looking for a few extra dollars to work on the car, this, that, and the other thing. I'm always one to try and help out, so I was like, sure. He was like, he said, I got something that you can't pass up. I said, shit, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I'm always looking to help out. So this is it. I've already opened this, obviously, but we're gonna go to that in a minute. So this is SK slip joint needle nose, and something really cool about these. I don't know how much of this is in focus or not in focus because I'm not looking at the camera, but we're doing it. So, and you know what? No edit. I'm going to upload this shit how it is because so far so good, right? A little more beer. Honestly, I don't understand how you guys stand my stuff. It's cool and I appreciate it. So, he sent these over and I'm looking at them. I'm like, damn, these are awesome. Sweet. I mean, the teeth are great. And I go like this and the fuck just fell? He must have been working on something that he didn't want to mar up. So he put some heat shrink on them. Which, I mean, he sent an awesome little tip too. That's nice if you look. I mean, the teeth are great. They look... You got a horizontal here, a little bit of a gap, and then more horizontal. And there's just some, some badass pliers. This is actually the first set of SK pliers that I own. And I'm a big SK fan. Can't afford a lot of it, so I buy a lot of the older stuff. off of eBay and shit like that, you know. So that's cool. I'm glad I did this video so I could take those off, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great idea, but I need the teeth on those. What else did he send me? Alright. So these are, child. Metric and SAA splines. Not necessarily a huge fan of the spline. I own a Cobalt set that's spline. You know what I do like about these, though, is that my mom's house is a bit older. And some of the cars I work on are a bit older. These do like kind of semi-round off, but they also fit square. They fit 12-point. They fit 8-point. They fit a lot of stuff. So even though, you know, people have their doubts about them, blah, 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 you know, they do more rounding than helping and whatever, I feel it can be beneficial to have a decent set of these around, especially if they're SK. I mean, you know, they're made in the USA. It was worth the money. So I'm honestly not upset about it. I like them. The fit and finish is nice. It almost looks like they were barely used at all. I mean, you can't tell. You know, it's just one thing I'm just going to put in the ratchet box, and I'm sure there's going to be a time that I need them, and they're going to come out on top, you know, like I'll have to get like some, you know, 4-point shit out or something, you know. Beer break. It is god awful hot in this garage today. I don't know why. I work in a bakery and this shit's hot. I don't know what it's about. Anyway, he also sent me some channel lock stuff. That's it for a little packaging there. I'm actually probably going to keep that. Cool thing about these is I already own, actually I don't own the 526s. I don't own those. But they're going to replace these. My, you know, bench smooth. My bench slip joints, because I'm getting sick of this cheapy Cobalt crap. I showed you guys that drawer not too long back, and I'm doing my best to change them out. And that's where I'm going with this, is that I have 426s always in my go bag. These are probably one of my favorite pair of channel lock pliers. A lot of these are super underrated in my opinion. They fit in your pocket. Whatever you need to do. I mean, you know, obviously don't get super huge or anything, but they're nice to have. Just like anything else, they're nice to have. They're going to last forever. These actually came in the package. He sent these to me in the package. I don't know why. He's an awesome dude, I guess. 6-inch dikes. I think these are 6-inch. Yeah, looks about. Yeah, 6-inch dikes. So. Again, replacing Cobalt junk that I keep in the box out in the garage, because it's, you know, because it's not that there's really anything wrong with the Cobalt, but I like to have quality stuff. And what I'm going to do with these and the dikes that I'm replacing, and then whatever pair of these replace or what have you, I'll take to work. I'll leave it work, because I drive around with all my tools. I always have my tools on me. Things happen at work on my day off or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I can say, okay, go back here. I know I put a set of tools. So I'm pretty sure I'm right where I want to be with what I want to own and what I have and what I like to use personally. But that's good for me when I'm at work, or if I'm not at work and somebody needs, whatever, some stupid tool. I'm not going to, you know, they can have those. I want to, you know, what I'm saying is I have my brands, my choices, blah, blah, blah. I want to start putting those back in my box as my extras or my at-home tools. And then take the junky, the super junky ones, the ones that I care nothing about. I don't care anything about this at work. Because, I mean, you know, yeah, you might eat one of my bagels and find this. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That'll never happen. But anyway, this video has gone on far too long. Wait, there's one more thing. I almost missed this because it came in 2 packages. It was the white envelope that I showed you. And then around that was like the actual postal envelope. So it just says more shit with a cute little heart. Sorry I couldn't do more. Or it's all I can do. My apologies. I don't know how to read right now. Dog man. Awesome. Super happy with it. And he tops it off with an awesome gear wrench. This is a magnet. This is a sticker that will soon be a magnet. So, you know, you can't beat that shit. I love people that you do a transaction with and they say, hey man, here's a little more, just, you know, just because I like you or whatever. You're cool, you know? So, thank you to Yota Doug. Thank you to DIY Misfit Mechanic. That's what this sticker says. And, well, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to bother you, and I've rambled on for far too fucking long. So, once again, sorry to bother you.